Sid and Luna, as well as their bard friend Jack, were mourning the loss of their recently departed Furbolg friend Greg. And you guys were you guys were trying to discuss your next course of action, while Jack remains in shock, traumatized by the events that happened to him prior. Eventually, Sid and Luna decide to head back to the mage Calabash's room, allowing Jack to rest. And after a brief trek, you guys arrive back, where you take a moment to collect yourselves and grieve, while Jack is still recovering, still in shock over the loss of his foot. But Sid and Luna manage to calm him down. At that moment, Calabash teleports back into the room, slightly a bit drunk. He notices you guys and he wonders why you have returned back into his quarters. So, desperate for help, you guys beg Calabash to aid you, especially in defeating Frenzia, the Flaming Skull. Calabash expresses his willingness to help you guys, but he reveals that he's confined to the room. So he shares more information about Frenzia, and he explains that she was actually a half-elf who had sought to bring the dead back to life using electricity. She ultimately sacrificed her body to become a flaming skull. So, wanting to rid Tredzia himself, Calabash helps you guys by giving you a scroll of what he dubs skull fucking, which turns out to be a scroll of dispel magic. So Calabash explains to you guys that in order to first defeat Trenzia, you have to use the scroll to prevent her from rejuvenating. So with that information, you guys go on and you begin to strategize your plan of attack. So Jack's still struggling with the loss of his foot, is given a coin by Sin to help summon his good old goblin friend Savaros. Savaros arrives and sees Jack's condition and tries to help Jack navigate through the dungeon. As you guys continue through exploring, uh, you guys discover more of Trenzia's workshop, including the mining area uh, and some tattered clothing. So, noticing a missing skull amongst some bones with the tattered clothing, you managed to deduce that they were the remains belonging to Trenzia before she became a flaming skull. And Jack then comes up with the idea to take the robe of clothing and the pair of rubber boots and starts formulating a plan. So he suggests in becoming or pretending to be Trenzia as being like a super fan to help lure her out of her workshop. You guys agree to that plan and you set it in motion. So Jack disguises himself as a half elf and wears Trenzia's robe and goes onto the door, opens it, and he sees Trenzia and her flesh golem, which Trenzia reveals that her Furbolg subject has actually been taken away from her. And she's upset because the ghouls that she had been using within the barrels in her workshop have been defeated. So she realizes she needs new subjects, and seeing Jack as a supposed superfan, she quickly turns on him, and the rest of you leap into action. So you guys then have combat against Trenzia, try to keep your distance, launching different attacks, while meanwhile her flesh golem charges forward, engaging in close combat with you guys. Despite the overwhelming odds, you guys manage to fight back. Jack unleashes a powerful fireball. Sin hexes the golem, fires off Eldritch Blast, and Luna uses her arrows. And with your help together, you manage to take down the flesh golem. But Trenzia remains. And thus, Trenzia starts using more lightning attacks. She manages to knock Jack down and severely injures Luna and Sin. And just as things look dire, Haleth steps in, punching at the flaming skull, and starts shouting, "The scroll," reminding you guys to use the Dispel Magic Scroll. As Haleth holds up Trenzia, you guys scramble to get the scroll from Jack's near lifeless body, and out of breath, Sin uses her magic to fire up an Eldritch Blast, dissipating the flames from Trenzia's skull. And with that, you guys then use the Scroll of Dispel Magic, which then stops the skull from glowing as it then just falls down to the ground. and the electric floor of the copper flooring dies down. And you guys have finally beat Trenzia, avenged your fallen comrade. And now we reconvene. So currently it is just Jack, Sin, and Luna. You guys are on the outskirts of the workshop of Trenzia's workshop. What is it you guys are doing?
Currently, you say, interesting. uh, Good work, Sin. Uh, can you guys go into this cage thing? Is it still on? The electricity, like, is it still electric?
You're looking at the flooring.
No, the electric system's off.
Looking at the flooring,
It's
it
off.
doesn't seem to be any sort of like electricity that's pumping through it.
Alright, that's
Yeah,
cool.
Luna, go search the room.
Yeah, Luna, go in. You deserve the prize, clearly.
All right. What is it you're specifically looking
finding
for, Luna? Okay. You want to make a perception check for me, please? There's the body of a flesh golem, and you see the skull where Trenzia had fallen down. Okay. Make an investigation check. Perception, because you said you were looking around the room, but investigation if you're looking at if you want to find something on the bodies.
Oh my days! Holy wow!
Yeah, you can do that.
Oh wow! Massive number.
Right. So looking around the room, you can sort of see there is like the copper flooring in of itself. Some of the pathways leading out, so you can actually make sense that there seems to be a pathway leading down towards this end. And you can actually kind of see a small crevice that has a bit of an opening down the corner here.
Oh, that connects. Okay, I see it.
Someone check the body.
Can we steal the copper?
I was thinking that as well.
What? All the
You
copper?
gravity your hand on the copper flooring, and it seems to be
what's
pretty
this?
rooted onto the ground.
What's this over here?
Fun.
Is it just like a
I'm
trap?
gonna investigate Trenzia's skull. Trenzia.
Just looks like the skull of a half elf. Just looks like the skull of a half elf.
Great. Can I kick it?
Yeah, you can kick it. You kick the skull. You hear the like knock of it, like. Luna, what you are starting to see is another pathway.
Oh, we could have gone through here. Oh my god.
Could have sneak attacked.
What a freak.
Or sneaked around. Oh my days.
We could have gone through from this side.
What kind of adventures are you?
What?
I'm gonna go see here.
Not very good ones.
You freak, man.
I can tell.
So you can sort of see there seems to be like a pathway where you have to sort of kind of hunch down over to get through.
Go on then, I'll follow you in, Luna.
Okay. I'm not gonna die. I hope I'm not gonna die.
It's alright, you'll be fine.
I'm 25 HP!
That's a lot of HP.
Good for you.
What's over here?
Don't leave me alone, Helen.
Bye. Bye, Jack. Bye.
Hallis turns to Jack, and he's just like, I'm still trying to find Kellim and the others.
Well, if you help me, we can help together. Don't leave me hanging, you know? I can only hop for like a few times before I fall down.
To come with them and follow the rest of us.
How about you hold my hand? How about you give me a hand, you know? Cause my foot, remember, it's gone.
I can't help you. I'm searching. I'm a different searching. Tell Sin to help you.
You guys are real. You guys are real good.
No,
friends.
no. Go help him.
Oh, shit.
Go drag him to the front. No. Go.
Nano goes up to Jack and starts tugging at his trousers.
Watch the merchandise. Watch it.
Remember the gold star. The gold star is in his pocket.
Okay. There's no way an owlbear can steal from me. There's no way.
He's gonna pet you.
Jack is gonna pet me. He's not gonna do a slap hand.
You guys
Fight a
continue
pet.
further down.
Jack is over here now. Jack is over here.
Yeah, after be next to the owlbear, I guess. I don't know how that works out visually, but okay. Oh. You tell me.
So,
I can't even see anything.
Oh, I see darkness.
What's going on?
He's hugging someone. Jack's hugging Alice or someone. I don't know.
giving a
Not
second.
again. Not
Maybe
the
the echoes.
darkness.
Have you put darkness
Again,
against
again.
Sin? Have you put darkness around us against Sin? I can't see anything.
As you
Someone die
enter
again.
through,
I wish I could.
you come across a room
Oh no.
which it seems to be a bit run down in a
Okay.
very kind of like ruined. You kind of see around of the flooring rubble and kind of like architecture, some bits of fallen sculpture down. As you guys enter through, Luna first.
Great.
I'm scared. I hope
Ah,
there's
great.
nothing here.
What do you see,
Yeah.
Luna? What? Ah!
I see a path. That's it. I see a path.
You see a
Guys.
pathway. Whoa.
Come greeted
Oh
I
my
just-
flipping days.
from south side. Human
Who this?
with
Oh.
black cloak around him and brown hair.
Whoa.
He seems to have noticed your presence.
Hello, who are you? Who are you?
Lantern Manor, can you introduce yourself?
Okay.
Hold on, let's make it do the voice. Who am I? Who are you people?
We are the adventurers.
The what? Thought I was the only one here. There's no one stupid enough to come down to these parts. Or, well, up.
Apart from us, it seems.
And what of Trenzia? I thought she was around here.
Who's
Not
that?
dead.
Dead?
Uh-huh.
Why would you say that?
How?
Well, something
No, she got in
happened.
her way. We disposed of her.
Mm-hmm.
Disposed?
Why do you know Trenzia? Who is she to you? I mean, she might be alive. You don't know that. Just
She's someone who promised me strength beyond imagination.
Do you want to turn into a zombie? Is that what you
Zombie?
want her? That's what she was gonna turn you into.
She told me she was gonna show me some kind of new spell or something like that.
oh,
Nope.
definitely new.
Definitely a zombie.
A zombie. So she lied.
Uh-huh.
She chose to do that.
Well, I don't know. What do I do now? It's my whole reason for
Introductions? Introductions?
My
maybe?
name's Ark. I'm a bard, kind of.
Oh. You're a bard,
Too
eh?
bad. Too
Interesting.
bad.
Yeah, you're gonna see me like swing around my my lute to like the side and like put it in front of me, and like I strum like a chord.
Oh, okay. What college do you hail from there, bard?
Hold on, I forgot.
Wow.
Alright. So, Ark, what you're currently seeing now is a human with white hair and sort of like blue, oakish adornments. And then, kind of following behind, is two half elves. One in armor and a bit dark skinned, but in her hand, she's holding a sword, unsheathed. And then the other one that you're seeing is another half elf, and this one with purple hair, a bit more ragged clothing. And next to her is an owlbear cub. That seems to kind of be hugging up against her. And further in the back, you also make out a kind of like a rotting corpse.
Okay.
Bunch of weirdos, eh? Really
Very
bunch of weirdos.
diverse. Very diverse party you guys have here.
Yay.
Yeah, they do you know these two? They are the dragons of war, dude. They actually kill dragons.
No.
Make a history check if you want.
Okay,
Oh,
hold on.
please, come on, go.
Wow.
It's time to do my charlatan work.
No. Oh, sorry. I meant Ark to do a history check.
Let's see, roll.
Oh, okay, cool. Please be low. Is it gonna contend?
I got
11.
Yeah.
11.
Wait, what's your history?
My history is 3.
3, so 14. You should be able to click on the. You should have access to your character sheet.
Yeah.
So you should just be able to click on the skills, and that should roll it for you.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, like that. Oh, you have advanced. You have the thing on. Give me a sec. I can sort that out.
If Ark is another Luna, I swear.
So, but I'll take the 14 anyway as the first result. So, what you know about the Dragons of Waterdeep? You've being on the mountain for as long as you have. You've heard murmurs of a group of individuals that have been causing trouble to the Xanathar Guild. And as such, they have been referred to. That's what you know of the Dragons of Waterdeep, is that they seem to be kind of like against the criminal guild known as the Xanathar Guild, which you know a bit about, because there tend to be quite a lot of them within this dungeon.
Okay. I think I've heard of you guys. You guys did something about some guild, some big debacle around these floors. Your efforts have reached pretty far down, I have to say.
Oh, great. That's good to know. Did they also talk about the
Rising?
great bard among them?
The Great Bard?
The great bard, you know,
Here
The
we go
Hassler?
again.
bard.
You've heard
Unless you mean
nothing.
me,
I
then
didn't know we
no.
had a great bard in our group.
No, the great bard, the Hassler, the pirate, the lover, the chef. No, nothing.
Sounds like you're describing me there, buddy.
Oh, okay. There's only one ego in this group we can fit in. Okay, buddy, just keep it down, alright?
Listen,
Well,
you're the
let's
guys
know
who
you are.
walked into this room with a sword out, you know, a giant cat, and also possibly magic being prepared behind your back, so I have no clue who you guys are. So, mind me for being a bit on edge.
Oh, trust us, buddy. We are the most trustworthy people you could ever see in this place. Okay, we have dealt with some crazy stuff already.
Last time someone told me that they wanted to turn me into a zombie, in your words.
Yeah, it's true. So I think you should come with us. You know, what's the word? Safety in numbers. I think you make a great addition. Minus the whole singing part, but yeah,
I wonder where Greg is.
pretty easy.
We'd have to see who's the best singer out of both of you.
Yeah.
Well, clearly it's me, guys. Come on, just it's me, right? I've been with you guys for like how long?
You can win, Jack, if you really have it, right?
Guys,
Oh.
come on.
As you guys converse, you start to hear a sound coming from the east side of the hallway. As you start to hear these murmurs, these
Oh, okay.
coming through.
Oh no, I hear Sumbo, I think.
At the east side, you see a strange creature, kind of reminiscent, at least for Luna and Sin, of that apprentice wizard
Oh no.
heard himself describing to be powerful, more powerful than anything before. But what the rest of you see is this compounded flesh with mouths chattering as he starts to approach you.
Go away!
And
Incoming!
That's-
Incoming from the east. God help me.
I need you all to roll for initiative.
Oh my days.
Okay.
It sounds like Ark is a bad omen. I think we should.
No! Roll 19.
Hold on.
Oh no, you rolled 3. I wanted you to go first, damn.
I want to go first too.
Let's swap number.
I got it.
Can we swap number?
13.
How do I roll? Oh, here it is.
Just click on initiative. It should just do it for you.
Oh, there we go.
Our battle shall be legendary. Oh, wow, really? 13, 13? This is some this right there. Wow.
The person that don't want to
Yes,
go
no.
first is going first. Wow.
What was Luna's
19.
initiative? 19. And what was Sin's?
3.
3.
3.
I wanted to swap with Sin.
Yeah, I'm
What was-
going last.
What was Jack's initiative?
13.
And what was Ark's?
Also 13.
Also 13.
Yeah, how do you solve that? Do you just flip a coin?
Yep, pretty much just random it and go from there.
Okay.
Alright, so starting with the top of the round, it's going to be Luna's turn. So you see this creature coming towards you from the east side, and it's looking pretty hostile.
I'm gonna shoot it. I'm gonna shoot it.
We'll shoot at it. Alright. You get out your bow,
Damn.
make a ranged attack. 13 does hit.
Wow, he has some crap armor. Let's get it.
So both shots hit. So you fire off 2 shots against it. As it does, you see the arrows kind of stick into it as it hits its flesh. Do like 18 points of damage towards it.
Oh wait, I can't move my character.
There you can.
There you
No.
go.
No, I can only move my owlbear.
That's weird. Let me see.
Well, I hope you're not going to run away.
No, I'm just gonna stand at side so you can move in front of
You
me.
got a 10.
Try moving it now.
Somebody's the tank.
I can't tank. I've got 4 HP.
Shit!
That's 8 10 HP.
Are you getting Nono to do anything?
You're just gonna roll around.
Alright, you tell Nono to basically roll around. Nono kind of like gets into breading position and then rolls around.
Oh wait, actually I should move over here. I think.
The most useless owlbear I've seen in my entire existence.
No, he have no HP left, I think. That's why I don't want him to do anything. Actually, does he still have HP? I can't remember.
What is,
It's like
you
HP,
have?
right?
You have his HP on your character sheet, don't you? Or is it on there?
21? Because I think I heal him using the freaking thing.
I think 21 says. Oh wait, no.
But I don't remember. Like, when was that? Because I remember using my hit dice and then, like, I only got 2 left or something.
Yeah, I think it is 21 at the moment. It should be.
He might be that, but, like...
Oh, you're just hanging back there for your turn.
No, I'm gonna get it to hit it.
You're gonna get Nona to attack?
Yeah. Jack gonna have to limp now.
Alright, Nona goes towards it, and he's gonna go in for the claw. Nona misses. He tries to attack against it, but the Mather just manages to sort of move back as you hear the sounds of its flesh as it just dodges out of the way. It's then going to be Jack's turn.
Oh, great. Okay. Spells. What do I have? Fireballs out, so I can't do that anymore. Can't fucking come card. Right, is that an undead?
You don't know that.
What does anyone know? It's undead? Does anyone know? Cause I wanna.
I'm assuming it's not undead.
It's a blob.
Because if it's undead, I want to use disadvantage. It's a blob.
It's a blob of like live and living flesh.
Cool. I guess all I can do.
Does that count as a zombie? If it counts as zombie, then isn't it undead? Kind of.
Yeah. I guess you wouldn't know that. Jack kind of lines up his little Jenny the bow, goes in for a shot, and he misses.
A 9? A 9 is just enough to hit.
Oh, wow, okay, damn, this guy's weak as hell. Bro, this thing is atrociously bad. Alright. How much damage do I do then? Give me a sec. Let me just get that.
Someone fireball it or something.
I've used all my fireballs because last time I hit it at the skull, and it turns out you can't hit fire with fire, so...
Well, that I guess that's kind of obvious, fire and fire, but...
Yeah, you would think so.
But this is flesh, right?
9 points of damage. Alright, so you get out your little crossbow, you fire across, and as it does, it hits the flesh. So you deal 9 points of damage towards it.
And then Jack kind of like starts scrambling towards Sin. Just kind of hops towards Haleth, kind of behind him. Can I make that? Kind of not cowers, but just hide behind him.
Alright. With that, it's then gonna be Ark's turn.
Okay. Can I see if anyone's like visibly injured from their previous encounter?
Make a perception check.
Please tell me you got a cool spell.
10.
You can tell, you can get a good general sense that they all look pretty rough. You can't tell which one's more hurt than the other one, for instance. Like, you can't tell which one has suffered more injury, but you can tell that they've all kind of gone through a rough patch.
Okay. One person said they were limping too, right?
That was the guy that you were conversing with, the guy with the white hair and the sort of blue clothes. You notice that he is missing a foot.
Ah, okay.
It's rough out here, man.
Alright, I'm gonna first... Can I use Bardic Inspiration on the entire party?
I think you can already do it to one person.
Is it only one? I'll just use that word.
Yeah, you choose one creature.
Oh, okay, great. That threw a wrench in my whole plan, but okay. Alright. Let me first run over to the person who's limping. It was Jack. And I'll I'll cast Cure Wounds on him.
Okay, so you're gonna run over to where Jack is.
And
All
try
right.
and see if that can ease some of his pain up.
Alright. So you just need to roll 1d8 plus your spellcasting ability, which pretty high, I think. Plus 5, I think, because that's your charisma.
Okay.
Yeah, so plus 5. 1d8 plus 5.
You can just roll Cure Wounds.
I think that one you actually do have to kind of type it out, like roll 1d8 plus 5.
Okay.
Well, 5 points back. So, Jack, you see the bard Ark come towards you as he claps his hand and he sort of starts touching you on your, like, where you're injured, and you start to feel a sense of relief. You've gained 12 hit points back.
Don't think of this as anything. I just want you guys to live until we can get out of here. Yeah, that's what I say, like, as I heal him.
You get that? Jake? Jack?
Weird ass character you're playing.
Jake, are you here? Is anyone else here? Suki? Yusi?
Oh, I'm here.
Okay. I don't know where Jake is. That's it for your turn then?
1 second.
Yeah, no worries.
Let me see. Is this a bonus action? No, it's not. Never mind. Whoops. Wrong button. It's a main character, but goddamn, well, I should just.
Yeah, I suppose, like, throw you at the D-pad because it is a level 6.
Yeah, it's all good. Okay, yeah, I think I'll end my turn for now.
Okay. Alright. So with that, it's gonna be Hallett's turn. So beside you, Art, you see this sort of, like, pale, sort of humanoid corpse that's very much rotting. It's like got bits of its flesh missing. As it's just kind of like looking at you and sees that you're healing Jack. And then he sees the creature as the rest of them, the one that's attacking you guys. And he just starts leading back. And he says, well, he says to Jack, looks like you're getting special treatment. I suppose I'll let you guys handle it then. And that's going to be it for his turn. With that, it's going to be the Mouther's turn. So it's going to start moving. And as it's kind of like moving with its flesh, it's going to then attack Nono.
No! Oh no. Oh no, don't die.
So he hits Nono. He's gonna take a bite out of Nono.
There's no dad.
Malga bites into Nono, so mark that down.
Okay.
Suki. Okay, yeah. Gotta take 19 points of damage, and Nono will have to do a strength saving throw.
What the frick?
But he succeeds, as it is currently biting into Nono. You can hear Nono's cries of pain as it's going up.
Well, what's the point of healing him? He only have 2 HP left.
And he manages to not quite get knocked down, as he manages to bend himself off against the Malva.
No!
And
Oh,
then it's
no.
going to... As it bit into Nono, once Nono got let go, it spit out this strange, weird, like saliva coming out of the creature as it spits it out, and a flash appears. And as such, I'm going to need Sin and Nono to do a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, great.
Lovely, lovely.
Are you doing
Oh,
it for
fantastic.
Nono?
I'm doing it for Nono, yeah. Okay, you both saved. So what happens is when Nono got broken off, a bit of his saliva came out of the Malver, and a flash of it, of the saliva, like flashes
Yeah.
so brightly, you manage to shield yourself away from it. And as such, you guys are not blinded. That's going to be the Malver's turn. With that, it's going to be your turn, Sin.
Quick,
Um,
flap it.
I think I might want to get away from it. So I might use my action to disengage. Run down here, and then I'll use my bonus action to turn one of my level 2 spell slots into 2 soul shields.
And say as you're running down,
Yeah,
you
that's
see a
me
bit
done.
more of the pathway. Alright, that's going to be your turn. Going back to top of the round, it's Luna's turn.
Wait, I can't move any further back, right?
If you go back, you go back to that, like, sort of cramped space, a bit before Frenzia's sort of like workshop.
Should I move here? Maybe I move here. Wait, how many is that? Let me check. I was here. 5,
I should have
10,
enough movement.
15, 20. Can I shoot from here?
You can shoot from there, yeah.
I wanna see.
15 hits. And 22 hits as well. You fire off 2 of your shots, and as it does, as it's comping at Nono, you then hear the arrow on impact as it hits the flesh. It's 17 points of damage total.
Oh no, come over here. It's gonna
And what are you getting
disengage.
Nono to do?
It's gonna
You get Nono to
disengage.
disengage.
Yeah. And I'm gonna run over here.
Down there. So you tell Nono to disengage. Nono backs off and starts running back towards you, kind of like limping through as you see parts of its feathers are a bit ruffled and it's bleeding.
Oh, I can still have movement. I guess I stand about here. No! No, are you okay?
Nono looks at you a bit like sad as it kind of whimpers.
Poor no.
With that, it's then going to be Jack's turn.
Is he back?
Hello?
Oh?
Hello?
Are you
yeah,
gone?
I'm back for...
Okay.
Yeah, I was gone. And that you, I'll use mine.
You
after
got
Zara,
healed.
I'll have to go again.
You got healed
Or heal.
by Art for 12 hit points. You got 12 hit points back.
Yeah, you're at the front row now. Go to the front.
I got 12 hit points. Let me check. That means I'm up on. Damn. Oh, cool.
How many
That's
heal do
awesome.
I have left?
39. Jack kind of looks at Ark very suspiciously, but also very graciously. Oh, thanks, man. Didn't expect to heal me so quickly, Ark. Damn.
Like I said, need you guys to survive so we can get out of here.
You know what? That is a very excellent point you've made. Do you want to be in a book, by any chance? I'm running a book.
A book?
A book. A well-renowned book. I'm a bookseller, by the way. I'm an author. I'm quite
I kinda
well-renowned throughout the whole of...
Yeah, it's
They
you.
going? Oh,
No, I was gonna say.
yeah, so I... No, you go first. You go first. Go
Yeah.
ahead. Go ahead.
I was gonna say I like pull out like I think I have my own book like on me or like on my hip. I pull out my book and I kind of just show it to you like I've got one, but it's not like a book. It's not like a storybook. It's all dark and there's like a red cross in the center of it.
Could I... Oh, that's not in action. I haven't do that yet. Damn, I was gonna do like an investigation check against this book to see what actually is something, but...
I can let you do it as a. I'll let you do it as like a free check, as just an
Okay.
observation.
So what would be... Observation, investigation, right? Or would it be... History? What would it be? Investigation.
What are you trying to find out from the book? As in, like, just what you know,
Like,
or
Yeah, what I know about the book.
yeah, I would say make an investigation or religion.
Okay, that's my highest one. Religion. Tell me everything I know about this book.
Alright, so what you know about the book is it is like not actually part of an like a official religion, at least with the gods that you know, in the
Okay.
Forgotten Realms. It seems to be part of a cult, and you've only heard rumors of such cult. You do know of the name. It is.
Okay,
I'll
let me write
get
it
it
down.
for you a second.
It could be evil, could
Is
be evil.
the Legion of Azrock. That is what you know of it. But that's all you really heard about it. Not much else that you know.
Okay. I've heard about this book. Legion of Azrock? Is that like a cult you follow or deity something you follow there? Ark?
Follow?
So we get attacked? You don't follow?
I kind of just like stop talking. I kind of just like turn my back to him and just like look to the monster instead of like continuing the conversation.
Okay, rude. No. Scoffs at him a bit. Okay, let's deal with the threat then before I start investigating this guy. He's nice to himself. He kind of like hops on Halif's back a bit for stabilization, like, kind of puts his arm around his shoulders, aims his little Jenny the bow, and he shoots, and hopefully he scores once it loads up on my screen. Wow, is it not? Oh. There we go.
A 9 hits.
Oh, with them nines. I got
4
4.
points of damage. Alright, so you peek around the corner of Haleth, fire a shot, sticks out against the flesh of the Malder. As you hear it writhe a bit in pain, it's like.
Wait a minute, what the hell is Cinderella doing over there? What?
I'm shooting over here. What do you mean? And then distance to shoot,
What do
right?
you mean? What do you mean? Have you seen my foot? Just coming towards us.
With that, it's gonna be Ark's turn.
It'll be fine.
Okay, so he's.
1 sec, they're back.
Alright. So he's done like a considerable amount of damage. Don't know. Okay. I used this as a bonus, I wonder. Okay, is it possible for me to
Got cut off. Hello?
Hello.
Oh, sorry. You cut off for me when you said, "Is it possible?"
Oh, is it possible to like conceal my presence and like kind of sneak-ish around him and attack and sneak attack him?
So you're trying to do a hide, basically. You're trying to use a hide action.
Hide action and then like go kind of like around behind him, or
I
like
think,
a little bit behind
yeah. You're a bit low level on your rogue to do hide as a bonus action. So hiding will be an action.
him. Okay, never mind then. Let's just then do a double-handed longsword attack.
All right. So you're gonna go
Yeah.
towards it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go right in front of it. I'm gonna swing it with a big longsword hit.
All right.
Oh, wrong thing.
That's the right thing. So you try to hit it with your longsword. You miss. As you kind of struggle with your sword, you swing, and you just swing right above it.
Oh no.
And that's basically that. Is there anything else you do for your turn?
Jack kind of lunged.
Well, can I swing again? I don't think I can. Level's a bit low.
No, I don't think you have extra attack.
No,
I
I
don't think
don't
bards
think so.
get extra attack. Yeah, they don't.
Oh well.
Yeah.
Can I run back away?
You can. You do have the movement, but you might provoke an attack of opportunity.
Okay.
So that might. The enemy can use its reaction to attack at you if you get away from it, more than 5 feet
Yeah.
away from it. Yeah, up to you. They might not hit you. They still have to roll to hit you. So they might not hit you. They might hit you.
Every time I've gone against a reaction attack, I've lost the roll. So you know I'm. I mean, sure. Let's see if I can run back to, like, just right next to where Jack is.
So you gotta go back to where the check is. So it will do an attack of opportunity against you. So that is that's a 12 to hit.
It does
So
not hit.
doesn't hit. So there you go. So it tries to, as you're getting out, it tries to make a bite out of you, but you manage to just jump back as you hear the clattering of its teeth. As you manage to get out of the way. You then move back to next to Jack. And is that it for your turn?
Yeah, that's it.
Alright. So it's going to be the Mother's turn, and what it's going to do... Oh, wait, sorry. It's going to be Haleth's turn. So Haleth saw your display arc as you saw your sword, and then you've basically just ran away. And he just laughs, and he's like, "Great, now we've got 2 useless idiots." And he just kind of crosses his arms. "Let me know when it's over."
Damn.
At least he wasn't talking about us.
And with that, it's
Yes.
going to be the Mother's turn, and it will move towards where you guys are. So it's going to go up here to where Ark is. And it will try to do another attack at you, Ark. So that time it's a 14 to hit. And what's going to happen is, after it tries to make a bite at you, you then see one of the mouths kind of like frothing up with its saliva as it then spits it out, and a flash starts coming through from it. So I'm going to need you, Ark, and Jack, and I'll do one for Haleth, to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
Whoa, hey, what the? I just heard that. What? You're telling me this guy came up to me?
So I make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh
Alright,
my
Haleth.
gosh, he got a 24. I swear.
Haleth, save.
Oh yeah, I better save, otherwise, I'm telling.
What's
how
that?
lose?
Oh.
What was it? I haven't seen it.
Never. Okay, you're the only one that failed.
What? Oh my gosh!
So, as it spat out its saliva, you see the flash of its saliva, and it becomes so bright. Ark and Haleth manage to sort of shield their eyes as the saliva spits out. But
Even Haleth.
the flash of it so impactful, you're like kind of wondering what they're shielding their eyes. You then turn, you see the flash, and you are now blinded, Jack.
Oh god!
Oh, great! Yes. Oh, this
Oh
is such a
God.
cool character for my character. Love it. Alright, cool. He's obviously screaming in pain, and he's like, did he see Ark come towards him?
You did see Ark then come towards you, yeah.
Alright, cool. So he's like cursing his name at this point, like just like I already have a bad day already, and you just come in here and just make my day even worse. I thought we were meant to be bards. You just why?
Should have dodged, bro.
Okay, cool. It's gonna be a quick
With that, it's gonna be Sin's turn.
Okay, I'm gonna Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
That is 13 damage.
So you do 13 points of damage to it.
And
So
then
you
I'm
fire-
gonna
Sorry, what were you gonna do?
move back.
So you fire off
No,
your
maybe
blast
not.
as it did that flash, and then the flash gets interrupted as you then hear it writhe in pain in the back as it goes. 13 points. Alright, that is going to be top of the round. Luna's turn.
I'm gonna shoot. I'm gonna shoot.
Alright. Alright, they both hit, so as it's writhing in pain, you then see this opportunity, you take both of your arrows and you aim for the shot as they fire off across. How do you want to do this?
Oh wait. I'm gonna shoot it into what looked like a brain, and then everything just splatter and it melted on the floor. Like a
You fire off and
pile of
hits.
glue.
You fire a one shot, it hits the butt part, or what you think is the butt part, and you fire off your second shot, which hits the top, and as it does, you see it come through as it passes by Arc and hits the wall, and then the Mather itself kind of deflates into like this pool of weird flesh as blood pours out beneath
It
it.
looked gross. It looked gross.
That combat is over.
Yay!
Jack, your vision starts to repair a bit.
Jack, are you okay, Jack? Jack, are you okay? What happened? What happened to your eye? Can you see?
I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. Okay, it's just some white stuff just came out of nowhere and just dude, just ruined my day. Like, just I want to go home. My foot's gone.
No, go over there and give Jack a hug.
And then kind of
Like,
limps.
what is happening?
Nono's hurt too.
Just, you know, we'll get
Oh my
your foot
gosh.
back, maybe, one day.
Really? Yeah, but
Maybe.
like a really immaculate foot. Not something
Look how
technique.
cute Nono is.
Maybe.
Pet it. It make you. Maybe it make you think about nice things. Yeah.
Yes. Anyway,
I kind of
that
like.
book-
Before you continue, I kind of look at you guys like, you know, repairing his mental damage. I kind of just like turn my head and stop. I kind of just like, if only miracles were that easy. I just like whisper to myself.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Do we have
Any one of you
this
can do a
one?
perception check if you want to try and hit that.
Okay, just because of the
I
shades
try.
you've given us. this
I
entire
try.
time, we do perception check. Oh, I tried too.
21.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Luna, you have pretty good perception, so you heard that. You heard that quite clearly. And you too, Jack.
Hey, me too. Oh,
Wow.
okay. What? He kind of like turns, kind of snide eye to him with like his tears sobbing. What do you mean by that? Huh?
Poor Jack.
Miracles? Of course, we're miracles.
Sure.
Sniffing.
If you've been around as long as I have and the places I have, that notion
Oh,
becomes
trust
a
me.
bit less.
I've been around town too, actually. I've talked about it in my books, in many of my books, actually. You know, in newspapers and stuff. In the Baldur's Gate. You know about Baldur's Gate?
I know of it.
Yeah, I'm quite famous there. Just let you know. Anyways, can we go ahead?
Tina goes back to Luna and says, looks at them two and says, looks like this is going to be kind of interesting.
What?
Great entertainment.
Well, entertainment. I don't think. I mean, I'm the entertainment you need, guys. You know, you don't need this bard here. Clearly, he's not as eloquent and
Oh,
eloquent
God.
as me. Clearly.
We're coughing to death.
I suppose it was funny when he tried to use that sword.
I kind of get a bit shy when you say that. I kind of like blush a little bit and just like turn my head, like, but if he's short,
I didn't hear voices.
You can hear voices?
Yeah.
From where?
I have some background noise.
Oh,
Oh, crap. I'm coughing again.
I thought you
it was a
meant
bit,
in the dungeon.
it's a bit unclear to see, but now that Covet's over behind where Ark is, you see a sort of crevice, and what is behind it is kind of like seems to be an altar, and raised by
oh,
you see this kind of red stone.
What the frick?
Underneath is letters that I think is unfamiliar to all of you. Let me double check.
you sure about that?
What language is it?
I speak demonic. Demonic? Probably demonic.
Give me a sec. Look through. Yeah, you all don't know what it.
What it is.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
The hell?
is it movable?
What was that, sorry?
Does Helen it?
Does Haleth know?
Yeah.
Is that what he said?
Yeah, does it
Haleth looks at it, and he says, "It appears to be in Dwarvish."
Oh.
Wait a minute. I swear I've deciphered Dwarves before.
Mine's
Have I
goblin.
not deciphered it before?
You have an ability.
Don't you have comprehend languages?
Yeah, you have like a spell.
Oh, fuck. Let's say, yeah, I do have that. I was thinking, yeah, I did it last time. I was supposed to.
Use it.
So, kind of like limps over. Kind of. Goes in there, flexes his fingers, and he just plays a little tune on his lute. He plays comprehend languages, just for an hour, I think, something like that. Right?
So
Yeah, for an hour.
As a
you
ritual.
begin,
Does that?
you begin playing using comprehend languages.
Mhm.
As you do, you start to read the sort of inscription at the bottom of it, which you do read as Duma Thorn.
Dumathorn.
Yes, Duma Thorn.
Is that a
Wait,
name?
what?
Is that a name or like some sort of like phrase or something? Like, do I know if it's a name or some sort of like speech or?
Make a religion check for me.
Oh, okay. Just let me write down the name for one sec. Dumathoin, you said. Duma?
Yeah.
Dumathoin.
Dumathoin.
Dumat. Cool. And I'm gonna do my religion check.
While he's doing that, I'm gonna use 2 hit dice.
Okay. Oh, by the way,
No.
Arc we are playing with the healing surge rule. So, basically, as an action, you can use your healing surge, which uses your hit die to heal, but you can only use that once per short rest.
Okay.
So that was 22 on the religion. Okay. So what you do know about Dumathoid is that he is actually a dwarven god. Dwarven god of mining and underground exploration. Also known as the Keeper of Secrets of the Undermountain.
well.
So you can tell, like, from what you remember within the first area, about, like, say, the Dwarven Forge, and, like, this part, you can kind of tell that, like, in a way, this is where the dwarves had explored up to, and you're maybe in like, a kind of mining area of the dungeon.
Okay. Alright. Dumathoin, god of might.
You can tell that this is where they must have worshipped, but looking at the altar, it seems pretty desecrated. You can see, like, sort of dirt. There seems to be some handprints, so you're not quite sure what, like, that's covered around it. Even, like, the inscription's a bit faded.
Okay. Cool. Guys, I think we're in like a mining area.
Oh,
Seems to be where the dwarves would worship him for mining stuff. So I think it's pretty much like gold here, maybe, or even more than gold.
really?
Yeah, really. I will never lie to you guys. I know. Thank you very much. Yes,
While you're like
I think
talking
we're in
about
a
like,
mining.
can I like is the corpse of the monster still in like the area?
Yeah, it's pretty much right where Luna is standing.
Okay, like while you guys are like looking at all that stuff, can I like move away and go to like the corpse of the monster and kind of just like pull out my prayer book on the side and just kind of like recite like something as I look over it.
Okay.
Oh wait, then
Yeah,
I got
so-
dirt on my shoes.
So yeah, Luna, you see Ark kind of approaching as Ark gets out his book that he showed to Jack, and he just starts reciting something.
Just like start reciting, and there's a very pained expression on my face. It's almost like I don't want to do it, but I'm doing, like, the book's out, it's open, have it in one hand, and I'm mouthing like a kind of prayer. I'm not really hiding it. It's just like, oh, it's a kind of prayer, like.
Okay.
Maybe I should move. Maybe I should move because I don't want to stand on it. Oh, maybe I should move over here.
First, someone praying over the dead that would kill us. Interesting. Wait, do I see a pain expression on his face, or it's just
I'm gonna wipe my shoes on Jack's.
Yeah,
clothes.
you see, like, you see an expression. You see, like, a pained expression.
That's very interesting. A bard praying over the dead. It's something I've never heard of.
How come you don't
Why
pray,
are you doing
Jack?
this, by the way, Ark?
1 second.
Okay, this is some weird. Wait, what?
How come you don't pray, Jack?
I don't. Because I'm not part of his college. I'm assuming he seems to be at the entire college of mine.
Is it?
I'm the college of college of law. He's college of something. I don't know. We live at different times, Luna. Okay, not all of us are the same. You should know about that.
Sorry, yeah. My dad walked in the room. Yeah. What were you saying again? You were saying something to me?
I want to ask, like why is a bard praying over the dead? I've never heard of such a bard that does it.
Okay, so like I kind of just like turn to you. Like my expression is still like very much like disdain for what I'm doing. It's like I just say like very strainedly. Like aside from finishing my prayer, I just go like, I can't help it, and I just kind of like look down back at the monster, and you see like in my book, you see like a little light kind of start, and the prayer that I said, and the monster kind of just like logs itself in the book, kind of almost. It's like the inscription starts writing itself
Yes.
in the book.
It's pretty fucking cool. Interesting. That's very interesting. And we see this, right? Like clearly see this.
Yeah, it's very clear. It's not like hidden. It's like the book is glowing very brightly.
Okay, cool. So it's obviously there. All right. So all I know about the book is that it's like a cult, like a Legion of Azrak. That's all I know about the book.
You've heard like some rumors. You mostly know that it pertains in the Undermountain, that of the dungeon.
In the Undermountain. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Interesting. I want to keep my eye on you. That's for sure. That book is interesting as hell. He doesn't know anything about it just now. Kind of keeps it in mind of what the book does and stuff, and he goes about his business with the owlbear. He kind of limps towards downwards, but not too far like last time. He's like near Luna. Should we
Are we
keep
heading down
exploring
here then?
while Faith to the Dead? Yes.
What's over here?
I should just. I mean, you can go there, Luna.
Is there
We can
anything
still-
over
we can
here?
do that again.
I mean, just having a brief look, you're mostly seeing sort of the rubble and some of the kind of like mine exports. Now that Jack has kind of like told you that this could be like a mining area,
Yeah.
so you see sort of like the coal and the rubble of the area down that way, as well as down south. You haven't quite noticed anything particularly special.
Okay. Keep going down, I guess. As a limp towards Sin, very, very cautiously. What do we see now? Do we see any pathways, or is it still going down? Because we still need to do the flipping quest.
I cannot move me. Can I not move
Can you
me?
not?
I think so.
Let me double check. Okay, hold on. Should be able to move your character now.
Yep, there we go.
So you guys are going down this way. So walking through this part of the area as you sort of pass by the rubble and the coals of the dungeon, you start to see a sort of more open area further down south, which seems to be a bit more cleaned up, from what you can tell.
Is it like sparkling
Let's
clean?
go.
Kind of clean.
Make a perception check.
Oh my. Oh, it better not be what I think it is. Please. 14.
Looking through, it doesn't seem to be sparkling clean. But
Okay.
a lot of the rubble,
Just,
like,
right.
it doesn't really seem to be. It seems to like sort of stop where Sin is at.
Okay. Do I smell, like, as part of that perception check, do I smell any, like, disinfectant at all?
You don't smell disinfectant, but you are getting a bit of a horrible smell.
Alright. Pause. I just wanted to pause up. Alright. There's been so many times where we've done this exact same scenario where we go somewhere and it's all clean and nice and then something attacks us. I suggest we take this cautiously and very, very, like, intelligently. Sin, can you check what's on the corner?
What name? Donna. Check round the corner.
Because you have armor. You are
I'm not a
the
snake.
dragons of war. Oh yeah, I forgot. You're like a loud rattling kind. Luna.
I can't hear you. I'm too far back.
You can hear Jack.
No,
Okay.
no, I can't hear. I just pretend I can't hear.
She plugs up her ears and she's like, I can't hear you.
Oh, okay, we're doing that now, huh? Bunch of flipping kids. Right. Ark?
I suppose I'll have to do it then.
Hmm.
Oh, wait a minute, Jack.
That's
What
fine.
were you
No,
gonna
no,
say?
no, 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 nothing. You volunteered, right? This is such a good character for you. You are amazing, Luna. Luna? Sin. You are amazing, Sin. You are the queen. The nobles, right? We're nobles, right? Remember? Yeah, there we go.
Stepping into the room, you tend to see like the rubble and stuff has sort of been pushed aside, but what you notice now that you stepped in further, it was a bit to the south. You see this pretty tall wall, and that terrible smell seems to be emanating from it. As
Oh god.
you can see, there seems to be like bones, like skeletal bones, and like armor, like on the wall itself. Like it's all been kind of like clumped together that forms this wall. That
So you're telling me is that body
seems to be
as a wall?
seems to be reached up to the ceiling. You can see sort of little gaps in the wall itself that sort of like pokes through. And you can see a little bit of what's on the other side. But yeah, that is what you see, and that's kind of what you smell.
Smelly.
Yeah.
I don't see this, right? I'm just at the back. I guess I don't see this.
Yeah, you don't quite see it yet.
It
Disgusting.
smells.
Aleph, is any of your friends in this wall?
I can smell it from here. Ew.
Comes by to check. And he looks at the wall and he's like, those bones don't look like anything of my adventurers.
Oh,
What's down there? I don't want to walk
Does
down
anybody
there.
want
It
to touch the
smells.
wall?
Well, Luna? Luna can just about smell it, yeah.
It's
Yeah, of course you
stinky. I don't want to go down there.
What do you see?
Is there anything
Sid?
else in this?
Anything useful?
No, let me roll.
Yeah, go for it.
19.
Another 19. Okay. So, yeah, looking at the room itself, so you can, looking around, there doesn't seem to be much in the room itself. You can kind of see that there's a bit of a gap at the top. It seems roughly to be about, like a 2-foot gap near the top that maybe you could kind of like jump through it. But you also notice, like, because there seems to be like gaps in the wall itself, that something probably like tiny could go through.
Mochi.
Mochi.
I mean, will you know?
What's down there? What's down there? It smells terrible.
I don't know.
What?
Dim,
It's
you alright?
burning my
Sim will come
nose.
back and explain what she says.
Sid explains what she sees to all of you lot, so you all now have an understanding of what the room is.
What's all the gap on the wall
Okay, are we
then?
really considering?
Nothing came through the
I mean, so
wall
what,
while
two-
you were
two-
in the room, were there? No?
What was that?
Nothing come through the gap on the wall, right? The small gap. But nothing come
Not
through,
yet.
right?
No,
you touch
yeah, what do you mean
anything?
not yet?
Not yet.
Do you touch anything in the room?
Good no. You really think I'm gonna touch this horrible undead wall?
Oh no, I haven't gone down there yet.
You try touching it.
Alright, well,
I wanna touch it. You smell.
You're touching the wall?
No, I just come down to see what's going on. Because I didn't, I
Okay.
was up there, right?
Mhm.
Is that a skeleton?
Isn't that
Is it
possible?
skeleton and like armor and like stuff? Bones?
Yeah, it is mostly like skeletons, armor, kind of like all clumped up together.
Who can talk to the dead? Who can talk to the dead? No one, right?
Jack
Don't
can
forget
look
you
at Ark.
listen.
Like, kind of looks like glance at Ark. Can you talk to the dead? He seems
There's
to be
nothing in
good
the
at talking,
room
kinda-
except from the gaps and the 2-foot thing.
Can you talk to the dead? Ark?
I kind of look at him like, not that crazy.
Oh, okay, just making sure. Go on the same page here. Right. Well,
Is
Is
it
there a
even
pathway next to
safe
me?
to
That
jump
has that
down?
That is a wall.
Okay, so this is just this massive, ominous wall of bones and dead bodies. Great.
I'm gonna send
Do you guys really
Mochi.
want to
Is
actually
the wall
continue this pathway?
flammable?
Can I send Mochi down the through the gap in the wall to see does it cross through to any room or something between the wall?
Oh.
Hello?
Can
Hello.
you just repeat what you want to do with Mochi?
Can I send Mochi through the gap on the wall to see does it go through to another room or something? Maybe it just block off like a section with like, skeleton armor and stuff.
Yeah. So you want to send out Mochi? You grab out Mochi.
Mochi, go
All that you
search.
see is
Wait a minute.
this small hamster coated in white fur that comes out from Luna's sort of like poncho cloak as Luna then places it down, and Butchie looks at Luna and like,
Go search in the gap. In the gap you go.
you see
What?
Mochi's little tiny feet pitter patter across as it goes through, and you kind of see it struggle a little bit to get through the gap, and then as it's kind of like shaking its butt, goes through. You guys
Can I
don't
ask
hear.
what
Oh yeah,
floor
what do you
this
want?
is? Can I ask what floor this is?
You guys are on level 2.
Okay, cool. Right. Check my notes. Okay. Cool. I guess wait for the little hamster to come back.
Or
Is the wall flammable?
you don't hear anything
Mochi!
for a while, and then as
I
Luna
think it's
calls
just
out,
Mochi.
you see this little white head poke through one of the gaps as it sort of kind of like rubs its hand against its nose
Did you find anything?
twice, and then goes up to Luna.
So you didn't find anything.
It just squeaks at you.
Jap, if you're calling. Jap, if you're calling, do you understand what Mochi said?
Remember doing this last time when he came back.
Can I? If I use animal friendship, can I get like an understanding of what they're saying, or no? Of what she's saying?
I don't think you will know what Mochi's saying, but I think like animal friendship it like listens to you. Let me just double check the spell.
Maybe I should just use one. Is it one slot?
Wait, hold on. I think last time I could speak to him. Last time, remember?
Because I have to cast,
Yes,
right?
you do have a spell, Jack.
But I
And
thought,
I
Luna
cast Beast Speech.
has a spell, right?
But mine doesn't use spell slot. Mine just it's just part.
yeah,
of
yeah,
it.
you use it
It's
then.
weird.
Because I don't want to use my spell slot.
What's it called? Yeah, Beast Speech. I use Beast Speech. I play a little tune, and as it trails down, I start to understand what this little creature is saying.
Okay.
Mochi, remember me? What did you find? Don't say cheese like last time.
The cheese!
Mochi hears cheese, and it's like cheese, and it's like looking around.
Okay,
Oh.
I promise you, I'll get you cheese if you tell me what you saw through that wall.
Yeah, tell Jack what you saw. Mochi. Where is she squeaking?
What?
Mochi?
literally can't remember what you're saying. Say it one more time.
Room.
What?
Saying rooms.
Okay.
Room.
Yeah,
Oh
room.
my damn. Okay. Room. What kind of room? Wait, how intelligent is your hamster, Luna? Can you speak more than one word?
Did Mochi say room?
Yeah, room. Mochi said
I said
room.
room, but I don't know what kind of room is. What's in the room? Mochi?
But
Come on, give me more than
Can-
that.
can
Don't
I-
be Severos.
can I like look through the gap or something? Well, can I knock on the wall to see like? Can I feel the wall to see is there like any gap that I can push it or something?
So like you kind of fill the wall itself, and
Is it
like
flimsy?
it's sturdy. Make an investigation check.
Well,
Oh no.
I
Seems
do have
pretty
zero.
sturdy.
Is Mochi still with me?
Yeah, Mochi's still with you, and Mochi is like,
Because you keep saying room. Like what kind? Like enemies? Bad guys in there? Bad? Okay, good or bad?
Is there
Room.
anyone in there? I'm just hearing
but
Jack
you're-
say it out loud, so I'm just asking because I
okay.
can.
So what do you ask, Jack?
I said room. Good or bad?
Jeez.
He takes a deep breath.
Jack, what's Mochi saying?
This is exactly like Severos. You don't want to know.
Really?
Oh gosh, why is everyone just not just on my level today?
Do you have cheese?
Okay, I'll give you cheese. Could you tell your hamster, Luna, that I'll give him cheese if he tells me the correct answer, good or bad, in that room?
Mochi, if you answer Jack, he will give you cheese later. Big cheese. Okay?
Was she tell that? Or
So
Do
answer
you
his
tell Mochi?
question.
the question is the room good or bad? That's all I want him. I want to know.
So Mochi turns to Luna. Like that turns back to Jack.
Okay, alright.
Ask
Okay,
Mochi,
just
is there anyone
take
in the
your stupid
room?
little ratatouille motherfuckers.
Is there anyone
Who
in the
says
room?
cheese, Luna?
But do you ask Mochi, is there anyone in that room?
Okay, so I'll ask that question. What she tells me. I'll ask if there's anyone in the room, and I know the answer's gonna be
No.
No?
Really? Okay, he said no.
Which
So I guess no
which
room.
direction is the room? Through the
Wait,
gap, because
through
he
this-
just Mochi just gone through the wall, like right gap, but which part of the wall is the room? What?
Okay,
Really?
I told that to Mochi. What? So yeah, I just basically refer that to Mochi.
Okay.
What she just said.
Smelly wall.
Smelly
Smelly
wall?
wall. He says
Smelly wall.
Smelly wall.
This
That's what
smelly
he said.
wall?
Your Mochi is incredible.
Is it this smelly
Is the
wall?
wall flammable?
The wall in front of us.
As it runs to the wall with the skeletons and the
Oh,
Yeah.
lava.
This.
maybe someone can knock it down.
Can I
Well,
can I
I
green flame
think-
blade it?
You certainly can try. So you're gonna use a green flame blade against it. Wait,
Are
what's
you
going on?
really gonna do? Sid?
I
Can I
was
converse?
thinking of
Like,
green flame blade it.
Do I see her reading? All right.
Yeah, you can
Have
kind of
you
see
not
her
my
getting ready to
personal
use
adventure?
it.
Yeah.
You see her getting ready to use
I'm
an
gonna
attack.
move back.
Okay. Have we not learned anything this entire journey we've been on? Some things
What AC
just
has it got?
don't happen to just what we expected to be happen. All right. I got my foot taken off last time because you walked into a room. So what I'm gonna do is, oh, she's
I got hit.
Wait, what are you gonna do? Wait,
Green flame blade.
No. I meant, what did Jack want to do?
No, I was trying to talk her down,
No,
but she
we
just
interrupted.
does it. I guess.
Yeah, you're just trying to
Yes.
talk. Okay.
It's not working.
Yeah.
Right, so yeah, you
It's
use
like
Yeah,
a-
I just ignored him. Smash.
a green flame blade, and
move. I limp up.
as you do, roll for damage. So you kind of break down a bit of it. It doesn't quite catch on fire, but like you can kind of see it sort of move back a little bit. You see some of the bones fall down as you hear the noise, like the clink. And there seems to be a bit of a like you kind of hold onto it, and it does seem to be like loosened the wall.
Maybe we can just like pull it off.
I
I
just
can
blast it.
hit it
Force
again.
damage.
Can I hold it blasted?
You can, yeah. You get an Eldritch Blast it then?
I directly go behind.
Yeah.
Behind
Well, I'll
her.
move back a bit then. Do I have to roll to hit?
Roll to hit, yeah.
I mean, it's a wall. Whoa, cool.
Alright. So you fire off your Eldritch Blast.
19 damage.
And as you do, the more of the like bones and stuff kind of starts tumbling down as you then kind of hear this like avalanche of the wall kind of fall down. There's like as it crashes down, and you hear the clatter like bling, bling, as now the wall has fallen, and you can kind of see like a pathway that's led beyond the wall as you see this room. It's just
Come on,
pretty empty.
Are you okay, Sid? Shouts at the back.
That was a big boom.
Good.
I can just like mutter.
The room's gone now.
Okay. That's refreshing to hear. Nothing bad happened. Kind of walks
As
towards where Sin is.
Are we going through?
Are we going through? He looks at everyone.
Wait, where's the 2-foot gap or
Yeah,
whatever you were
might as
saying
well.
before?
the gap was above the wall, but now it's fallen down. It's like a whatever gap. You guys could kind of like walk past over the wall. And as you like go through Sin, you then start to hear the footsteps coming through over onto the west side
Hey, yo.
as these strange creatures,
Just
sort of like these weird beast-like creatures with a one glowing eyeball come by, and they're like, they're dead. As they see you guys,
Shit.
and I'm gonna need you lot to roll for initiative.
Oh, great.
He's just having a headache.
Give me a sec.
He's having a big old headache. Jack kind of whispers to Ark behind him, "Good luck, and welcome to the team."
I kind of just like roll my eyes and just kind of say, "Is every day like this with you guys?"
Pretty much.
Struggle.
I got 18 by the way. I'm top dog. Damn.
What are you gonna do?
I got an 8.
Oh no.
I think I've got 4
He's
slots
taking a
left.
roll.
I'm gonna use something, but I don't know what it hits in. What?
Oh, you're not gonna
I'm not gonna lie to you guys.
use your phones, are you?
I have terrible spells.
I was thinking about that.
What is Luna's initiative?
16.
16. Okay. What is Jack's initiative?
18, baby. Let's go.
And what
He's
is
horrible then.
Sin's initiative?
15.
And what is Ark's?
8.
8. Okay.
Okay.
Alright, so starting at the top of the round, it's actually going to be the one that's closest to Sin. So this thing has like sort of seen you kind of come through the wall, and it's sensed that you've like disturbed the area, and as such, it's going to claw at you.
Dodge. Come on.
So that's a 16 to hit, which I
Shit.
don't think hits.
Yeah, it doesn't hit.
And then it's gonna try and claw you again, but it misses. So it tries to get out the claws, and you manage to duck out of the way as it sort of double swipes at you, and it kind of starts to just look at you. With that, it's gonna be the other one besides your turn, besides you's turn, and what it's going to do is its eye starts to glow,
Oh,
and
Shit.
it shoots at you, Sin. I'm going to need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
You might get paralyzed if you don't save this. Shit. I'm
Save.
assuming big eye means paralyzed.
No, it should be a save.
Yeah. That should be a save.
It
Has to be.
is a save.
Great.
So you're only going to take 3 points of damage as you kind of feel this gaze on you, kind of like fire out as it hits a bit of your flesh, but you manage to kind of endure a bit of it so it doesn't quite rot off. That's going to be its turn, and then with that, it's going to be Jack's.
Okay. As Jack is rubbing his eyes in annoyance as to Sin's constant display of not being cautious, he, instead of attacking, he tries to find any information of what he knows about these creatures. So he's going to do I think, I have to do a nature check, right? Or history?
Yeah, nature check, yeah.
So he's going to try to look for any weaknesses he can find about these creatures. So he's going to do nature check, which is got this. Okay, can I do? Wait,
Yeah.
hold on. I've got inspiration. Like
Oh
you
yeah,
gave
he
me
can
downstairs. Can I
reroll.
use that inspiration?
Yeah, okay. You can reroll the d20.
Right. I feel like that was a waste of my thing, but yeah, it was a waste. Yeah, so he does nothing.
You don't know much about the creature at hand.
Okay.
So, yeah, it's just a weird, scary-looking creature with a big eyeball.
Sake. Okay,
Uh,
I need to use one body inspiration as my bonus action on Sin as I play a very familiar tune to her ears and inspire her to do better.
Alright. So then you start to kind of hear this magical song from Jack, and you start to feel a little bit better. That it's going to be Luna's turn. So Luna, you now see these 4 creatures. They're kind of like looking at Sid, looking at you guys.
Crap.
What are you gonna do?
I got a question. If I like shoot this one, right, with hail or thorn or whatever, does it only hit them two, right?
Yeah. Do you have a spell slot left for Hail of Thorns?
I think I only use one.
Okay.
I think
Yes.
I have 5, right?
Let's get it.
5? I don't think you have 5. Let
Or
me
is it
check.
4?
4, yeah, you have 4.
Let me just see.
Yeah, you have 2 left, apparently.
Only 2?
Only 2 left. 2 spell slots left, yeah.
I guess
I think it's
I-
worth it.
maybe I use one of them because if I hit this one, like, it won't hit Sin, right?
No.
If you hit the one in the middle, it will hit me.
Yeah,
If
if
you
I
hit this
hit that,
one,
if I
you'll
hit,
be fine.
If you hit the one in the middle, you'll get Sin, but you'll get these 2, right? Can you post Hail of Thorns again? I'm pretty sure that's how it works.
yeah, it hit the one that
What's your
next
HP,
to
Sin?
it.
Is it's any creature within 5 feet.
Yeah,
one
it
you
hit the one
So
next
yeah,
to
you
it.
could hit the one in the middle and go for a lot of them plus Sin. If you want. Or yeah, you can do it there and just hit the save Sin, and just hit the one next to it.
Cause like, I guess I know if I hit, obviously I know if I hit this one, like it will hit like whatever is around it, right? Because it's 5 feet. But I don't want to hit him, right? I don't know how much HP does Sin have.
Not much.
Okay, I did that one.
I don't have much.
Can I move back and hit because like I think I have to like. Is that like a corner of a wall or something?
Is yes.
Can I hit from here, or like here?
You can hit from there.
There? Okay.
Yeah, from where you are, yeah. You just about hit from there.
Give me 1 second.
5, 15.
Are you doing your
Oh.
Hail of Thorns?
Yeah.
Okay.
On this one. Oh wait.
Uh,
Can you put my page back to normal?
Oh, sure. There you go.
Yeah? Okay. My dad's calling me. Anyway. Do I just press normally? I forgot.
Yeah. So just press normally, and then the creatures next to it have to do
God
dexterity
damn
saving
it!
throw. So you charge up your Hail of Thorns, and as you do, you fire up, but the spell overwhelms you as you try to get it quite right, and the arrow then misses, and it hits off somewhere
What the frick, man?
to the wall. Still have
So
another
you got
attack.
another shot.
22. So 22 does hit. So yeah, if you want to roll for damage. So they have to do a dexterity saving throw. Can you just roll a d10 for me as well?
D10.
Yeah.
Oh, 10. Freaking 2. No.
Okay, so that is a 15. And that one is a 7. So, what's your DC? I think it's 14.
What DC?
13. Okay, your spell save DC is 13. So, this one. So, this one saves, but this one fails. So, this one's only going to take 1 extra damage. This one here is only going to take 1 extra damage. This one here is going to take the full 2. So
I can't believe it's only freaking 2. What ways?
Alright, are you getting Nono to do anything?
No, he's dying.
Okay.
I'm
So Nono just kind of sits and waits patiently.
gonna get him behind me.
I've returned. Sorry, I'm back.
No worries.
I'll come back.
With that, it's gonna be Finn's turn.
My turn. Right, I'm gonna. With my action, I'm gonna cast Mirror Image.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna use 2 sorcery points to quicken a Green Flame Blade onto this guy.
Is it just 3? It's 3, right? A mirror image?
Yeah, 3.
Oh, no.
Oh shit.
I'm guessing an 18 hits that guy.
So 18 does indeed hit.
Nice. So that guy's gonna be hit with this. And a bit of fire spreading is gonna hit that guy.
Okay. Cool. So you cast mirror image as these things try to claw at you, and multiple versions of yourself start to appear. And as you do, you light up your sword, or you light up a sword, and it flames up, and you slash at the creature. You then hear like as they seem to be enthralled by how like you've casted duplicates of yourself as well, and have summoned up this flame blade, but then they are struck and they reel back into pain. So that's 11 points for that one.
Let's go, Sin.
Um, 5 points for the
I miss Greg.
other one. That
So tried to get.
We're missing a meat shield.
There's no meat shield.
You're in me shield now, Sin. With the armor you got on.
that it's gonna be this one's turn, and seeing kind of like what you've done, it's gonna go past and ignore you. You can take an attack of opportunity if you want.
Yeah, I'll take an attack of opportunity.
Okay. Oh, is that what you named the sword? I didn't realize you named it that.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Hey, that made me giggle a bit. That made me giggle a lot, actually. Fucking just.
9 points of damage. So this, after seeing your display of summoning different versions of yourself and then conjuring up a green flame blade, it seems to sort of be in fear as it runs away and starts heading towards the group. But you slash at it from behind, takes 9 points of damage. But that doesn't falter it as it kind of cowers against you, Sin. It turns to the group, sees Ark, and is going to claw at Ark.
You reach the door, Doc. I'm waiting for you.
Doesn't seem to be rolling high, so this is a 12 to hit, which doesn't hit.
Wow.
Oh, there we go. And then we have a 23 to hit, which does hit.
Wait, what's his AC? Is it 13 like mine? Or...
His I think is 16, right?
16, yeah.
Okay, there's no point. There's no point.
So you'll take 9 points of damage as it gets out its claw and just starts to claw at you, Mark.
Okay.
With that, it is then going to be your turn, Ark.
Alright. I'm just gonna go and try and slash at the creature, like, directly in front of me there.
Okay.
I'm just gonna walk up and slash him, like, walk up 5 feet and slash him. With
Okay.
my dagger. Oh my.
Ooh, nice.
14 doesn't hit. You get out your dagger as you felt like the reeling pain from the claw, and as you do, it hits against its claws as you sort of like trying to fight against it.
Jack gives a smug look behind Luna.
Is that it for your turn?
Yeah, that's it for my turn.
Alright. It's gonna be Hallett's turn, and so far he thinks that you guys have got it under control, so he just sort of like,
Not
Wow.
again.
more foolish creatures, and not any of Kellum or the others in sight. And he just leans back. And then with that, it's gonna be the one down at the bottom here, and as Luna fired an arrow towards it, it aims its gaze towards Luna. As it begins to stare, and we're going to need Luna to make a
Wait, Luna.
Constitution saving throw.
Oh no! That's my worst one. Damn.
Oh, nice. I think
You
saved it.
save,
It saves.
so you feel this piercing gaze
Go away.
as it starts to hurt at your skin, so you will take. So you will take 3 points of damage
Wow. I'm dying.
as you feel like pain beneath your skin, as you just feel like it's starting to peel off, but you manage to resist it, so it doesn't quite feel like as if your flesh is rotting. And then with that, it's going to be top of the round. So, again, with this creature seeing the abilities of sin, starts to reel back a little bit. It begins to disengage and then goes towards the group this side. And then kind of stay across here. This one, seeing
Good.
how capable sin is, goes away. You can, now that the round has refreshed, you can make another attack of opportunity if you want.
Okay, so this would be easy.
I may as well.
Wow, all of them are running away from her.
That doesn't hit.
Doesn't hit. So this one kind of like running away. It sees Arc. It's gonna try to make an attack towards Arc. So that is a non-natural 20.
Okay.
Can I do 16 is the wait? What's the dice for my body? 1d6.
D6,
Cutting
isn't it?
words, isn't it a d6?
Yeah, a d6. So I have to get an actual 6 for him to. No, actually, no, there's no point because. Yeah, you know what?
You have to get a.
Actually, yeah.
You have to get a 5 or a
Five
6.
is six. Yeah,
Yeah.
5.
Oh.
Okay, cool. I kind of use my last bardic inspiration to use cutting words, so I'm gonna roll and just take off my last one. Piss off, you one-eyed bitch! Fucking just
Wow.
roll 1d6. Okay, you know what? You know what? I'm never playing this game again. So yeah, just you get hit anyways.
So you, like, it does get tempered a bit, but the claw, the impact of the claw still hits Arc. So you will take. Well, you'll take 4 points of damage for the first hit, and it's going to try and claw you again.
Oh, Lord.
That's a 19 to hit.
Oh my gosh, I should have done that. I should have done it for that one.
And with that, you'll take 9 points of damage.
Jesus.
As it goes out and claws at you. And then with that, it's going to be Jackson.
Okay, so I'm guessing they fear actual like power, like people with actual like they actually do shit. Give me a sec. My spells. All I have is I can't use image. Friends. Command. Healing word. Charming. Command. I wouldn't know if they have like a wisdom, like I wouldn't know how intelligent they are, would I?
No, you wouldn't.
Great. I'm just gonna do damage because I tried to do command last time and got nowhere. I'm gonna hit the one hitting arc at his side with my crossbow. There you go. 23.
23 does hit. Wait, which one are you hitting? Sorry, is it this one?
So I'm hitting the one that literally just attacked him just a second ago.
Oh, the one that just attacked him. So this one. Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
23 will hit.
I'm trying directly for his eye. Oh, and I
Yeah,
get it.
so
Well,
fire up, and as you do it, it kind of like blinks, but you hit the eye as it blinks, as it like reels out.
Yeah.
Deal 10 points of damage to that one. Right, anything else to do for your turn?
Whoop. There you go. Done.
All right. Well, that's gonna be Luna's turn.
I wonder what that one, like... Look at me again. Oh shit.
I make the most of your so you want to hit that one.
This one?
I think he's coming through anyway.
Yeah, that one. Because then you can hit that one too.
Oh, no. I guess I'll do that. Try to do that. $18. Does it,
Yeah, that should hit.
does it
Yeah,
hit?
18 will hit. Yeah. Yeah, and then roll a
They've probably
d10.
got 15 AC.
What do you want me to
I
roll?
think 16.
Roll a d10. Roll 2 d10. I'm gonna do the damage for them. So that one fails, but this one succeeds. So let's go take the 9. One succeeds, so
I'm gonna have behind Jack, yeah.
you fire off another
What is this
one.
Musical chairs? What's going on?
I'm gonna duck down and hide behind you.
Both succeed on that one.
Looks
so
like you're abandoning me.
It looks
That's,
like-
that's what's going on.
Listen, okay, we're not abandoning you. We're having a tactical retreat and tactically shooting from distance.
Alright, so you fire off both your arrows, and as it does, the sort of like thorns start to sprout up, and they start to hit against the two creatures, and they start reeling, and they're like, and they are impressed by skill of Luna. That it's gonna be Sin's turn.
Wait, they're impressed?
Okay, I'm gonna
Wow.
move here. And then I'm gonna Green Flame Blade that one.
Alright.
Please hit. Please hit.
I don't think you missed.
12 doesn't hit. So you get out your green flame blade as it kind of cowers, it ducks as you slash, and you miss.
Do you get another hit?
No, that's it for me then. No, I don't get another hit.
Where's Gret when you need him?
That it's
No,
gonna
right?
be
The DPS king.
this one's turn, and it's kind of fearing sin behind it disengages and starts going towards where Jack is. And it's gonna be its turn.
No.
And with that, it's
Just
gonna
ignore
be
Talif.
Ark's turn.
Yeah, it'll go past
Could I
Talif.
could I not have rolled a what's it called, opportunity attack against that one that ran across?
It disengaged.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so he used his action to disengage.
All right. Well, all my rolls are garbage. But okay. I'm gonna try and hit the one that's directly below me.
Okay.
Just gonna go roll another dagger strike. Please roll good. Please roll good. I hate everything.
Oh no.
So you get out your dagger, you try to kind of like go in for what you see as a window to attack, but then it reacts with its claws as it then sees you with it and glares at you with its big glowing eye.
I have a +8. What am I rolling?
But it's gonna be Hallet's turn, and he thinks that you guys are handling the situation quite well, so he's
You've
just
got
sort
to
of
be kidding
still
me.
leaning back.
Ah, help us! Help us!
This is waste of time.
Last time I did it, I had
Damn.
golden to play. It was.
For that, it's gonna be the one at the back's his turn, and it is gonna go 1, 2, 3. Gonna look to Jack.
Oh, great, nice.
So I'm gonna need you to do a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, beautiful. That's crazy. Last time I had to fucking fight off being a rat, so that's nice. Oh, you know what? I guess we see what happens when you fail one.
You start to feel the piercing gaze of this creature, and you start to feel like a pain underneath your skin as you can't help but sort of like scratch, and as you do, part of like the flesh starts to come off, and you're bleeding. You begin to take 10 points of damage.
Oh no!
10 points. Okay, I feel like you should just stay dead.
Wait, don't tell me you're unconscious.
No, I'm not unconscious. Don't worry. I still got the fight in me. Just give me a few rounds, and I'll be unconscious.
So that it's going to be top of the round. It's going to be this creature's turn,
Damn.
and it is going to ignore Sin. It will ignore Health. It sees No,
No, no,
and it's
no!
going to slash at No.
No's dead.
Oh no.
So he hits with the
Oh,
first one. So
He's
No's
dead.
going to take 7 points of damage.
Yeah, he's dead.
No.
Oh, he's dead. Go for it.
Tries to fend it off, but gets clawed by the creature as Nono falls down to the ground unconscious.
Oh no.
It's going to be this one's turn, and it's going to continue attacking at you, Ark.
Oh, no. This is where we die.
So it misses its first claw attack as it tries to attack at you with its
Nice.
claw. I rolled a natural 20 on the second one.
Lovely.
Oh,
lovely.
wow.
So while you manage to parry off one of the hits with your dagger, there's a gaping window on your side where it claws at you. So you will take 12 points of damage.
Is he still alive?
Is
Is he?
I'm living. I'm living. I'm living.
It slashes back at you, And then with that, it's going to be Jack's turn.
Alright, after seeing that horrific display of Nono's defeat, Jack kind of starts to tense up a bit as he kind of pulls out his little dagger as he starts twirling around with his hands, and he gets ready to stab the one in front of him with his dagger. He hits.
21 hits.
Incensed by the current display. And 3 damage to it. Kind of like stab at his eye, kind of slash it. It's like a little swipe.
So you grab your dagger, and as it does, it kind of reels back. As it sort of like has its hand on its face.
And then use Healing Word. Level. He's supposed to have level. I'll just use level 1 Healing Word. On Nono. Which is, I think I have to roll what d6 is it?
So using
1d4.
healing word, yeah.
Let's just
It's
spellcasting
1d4.
modifier.
Plus, which is, I think 3 is my spell modifier, isn't it?
That's your charisma. Charisma is your spellcaster modifier, so whatever that is.
1d4. Heals for 5. So I tell him like, oh, it's not over, little pup. Come on, I got this.
So
Go to get up.
you say your kind words, and Nono kind of ears, you sort of see like perk up a little bit as Nono opens its eyes. You can kind of hear the whimpering. As
That's
it
the
like
spirit
gets
lad.
up a little bit. It's like shaking.
Right.
That's your turn.
That's my turn. I can't do anything else.
All right. So that it's gonna be Luna's turn.
I'm gonna hit. Oh wait, wait a minute. Will it hit other people?
Yeah, you have a chance of hitting like Nono and
No.
the other one. You can turn it off if you want.
Can I have no move first?
You can do if you want. Are you
Is
getting
it?
Nono to disengage?
Yeah,
Okay.
and then
Oh, okay, wow.
Right. I don't want to shoot it.
Oh, my plan, I think.
Nono is prone,
15.
so Nono
Alright.
will have to use half of its movement getting up.
What does he have?
So it's only he has 30, so he's gonna have 15 feet of movement.
5,
he should
10,
come back.
15.
Oh, great, nice.
So
I'm
Nono
not-
gets up.
If I shoot this one, it should hit that one. It might hit him though, but he doesn't care.
Yeah, it will hit Halif.
Sorry, but I need to hit the 2 thing. The 2 eyeball thing. Please forgive me. Please forgive me.
Please forgive me. As she commits murder.
As if it hit. It don't hit. Damn.
15 does hit.
Is it?
Ooh, first 15.
15
It's
hits.
got 15 AC then.
You're correct, indeed. Ooh, nice damage.
That's all players.
So roll 2d10s.
Oh, even more damage from
2d10?
Yeah, 2d10.
Oh, I mean, like,
No, like that. Leave it like that. It's fine.
a 1.
God damn it.
Okay, so I'll just take one off the first hit. So you fire off your arrow for the first hit, and the thorns sort of protrude. Wait, which one are you specifically hitting? This one.
Well, yeah, because like, I don't want to. Like, Jack's HP is like kind of low, right? If I hit that one, it will hit him. So if I hit here, it's only like around here, right? He doesn't get hit.
So Yeah, that one. The thorns. You shoot out the arrow, and as the arrow hits, the thorns then explode, and as it does, it hits the creature next to it. As that one takes 1 point as well. And Haleth.
I'm sorry.
On one. And then they will have to roll the save. So
Don't hate me. I cried.
the Haleth saves on the second one, so he takes 4. No, 4, 3.
I'm sorry.
No.
I'm sorry.
So that one takes the brunt. So it's 18.
He's gonna be on your case now. Is that quick?
I'm sorry. I'm gonna move. I'm
Well,
move,
she
man.
could be in league with Callum. Callum.
Oh,
know.
but you can.
Okay, so as you fire off your arrow, the second one then hits, and the tentacle, like, from it starts to come out as the thorns protrude. And how do you want to do it as you have killed that one?
Ooh.
This one
Yes.
goes through the middle of the eyeball and then like expand and everything blow up to pieces. Pull up to pieces. Basically, it explodes.
And it explodes, and as it does, the thorns come out as they hit the one beside it, and unfortunately Haleth. And Haleth kind of like has a bit of an annoyance as he feels a bit of a pain.
I'm
And he
sorry,
kind of just brushes it off.
but I have to kill that one or Jack will die. No, will die. I can't have that.
With that, it's going to be Sin's turn.
Okay. I'm gonna Queen Flame Blade this one.
Damn.
Fuck.
You try to green flame, but then
And
a little puff of smoke appears and dissipates.
Has he used my pod expiration yet? Sin.
Oh yeah.
I mean, you rolled a natural 1.
Oh, okay, so you can't go from there.
It's alright. Can I use my inspiration to reroll?
You can, yeah.
Oh, cool.
Okay, I'll use that.
Yeah.
Hey, you will
Oh
hit.
yeah.
Oh, nice.
And then that on the other guy.
Okay, cool. So, puff of smoke appears, but then you think to yourself, like, come on, I can get through this a bit longer. Green flame blade. Your blade lights up, and then you slash at it. So you deal 13 points of damage to that one. That is this one. And then the fire then spreads as the other creature starts to reel in pain, that as it takes 5 points of damage. Is there anything else you're doing for your turn?
No, that's it.
Alright. It's gonna be the one near Jack. It's gonna be that one's turn, and it kind of looks a bit angry. It begins to attack at Jack.
Wait, he's not impressed by my awesome flurry of skills of knives? What? Those are doing
so
their cool tricks.
It misses. It misses both. It's
Oh, okay.
pretty worn out. It tries to claw at you, but you manage to get out of the way. And then it claws at you again, but you manage to deflect it with your dagger. And then with that, it's gonna be Ark's turn.
Alright.
You got this. You got this.
Let's try this one more time.
Go for it.
Attacking the one below me with my dagger. Please? Let's go.
16 will hit. Roll
Let's
for
go!
damage.
Finally! Alright. I roll for damage, hit him for 8.
8 points of damage. Alright, so you get out your dagger, and this time studying its movements, you kind of like bait it, and you see the striking moment as you lunge in and deal 8 points of damage towards it. And how do you want to do this?
Yeah.
Oh, let's go! Okay, so so I'll be like pulling out my dagger, looking at its movements, kind of like slip in between one of its claws and stab upwards into its chest, kind of just like wriggling it around and pushing as deep as I can, and then like finally just slicing his chest wide open as he like
its
falls to the ground.
chest is wide open, falls down, and is dead. Is there anything else you want to do for your turn?
I don't know. Can I use cantrip in this case as a bonus action or no?
If you have a bonus action cantrip, you can. But if they take an action, then no.
Okay, then no. I'll end my turn.
Alright. So with that, it's going to be Hallett's turn. And he thinks you guys have done a pretty good job. So he's kind of annoyed at Luna. He looks at Luna with a very distasteful look. And he's like,
I'm sorry.
well, you know, you didn't save Kellen and all the other fine fellows, so you're all right in my book for now.
Very lucky.
And then with that, it's gonna be this one's turn, and it's not as impressed compared to with Sin. These creatures seem to be a bit more impressed on like the feats that Sin has pulled off and that have Luna have pulled off. So it's seeing you just take it out. It's sort of like companion with a dagger. It's gonna actually just attack at you, Ark.
So spells we want to make it. Okay.
So the first one will hit, as that's a 17.
Wow.
So
Goddamn.
you'll take 7 points of damage.
Don't even bother rolling second, because I go unconscious.
Oh, you're unconscious?
Oh my
I am
gosh!
unconscious.
What?
Great. Well,
Don't tell me your first D&D.
well,
No.
yeah, we'll do one swipe. So that's one death fail.
Okay.
Because it was in the midst of attack, so...
It can't be
Yeah.
that quick.
Like that, it's going to be top of the round. It's going to be Jack's turn.
Alright. Seeing my fellow bard on the floor. I'm assuming he's a bard. I don't know if he actually is a bard or not.
Yes, I am.
He kind of gets. Yeah, okay, you are a bard. Okay, cool. So seeing a fellow bard, a person that also follows his trade of scholarship and music and stuff, kind of gets incensed. He attacks the one in front of him as he twirls his dagger again, as he like trying to confuses it with his dazzling play with the dagger, and he attacks with hopefully hits. Please hit. Let's see. Where's my? Yeah,
Oh, it
oh my
hit.
god, I'm
20
going
will.
crazy.
20 will hit.
Wow, I'm on it. 4. So as a player that kind of like juke it in the eye again.
Yeah,
So twirl
and
around.
how do you want to do this?
Oh yeah. So as I'm like playing with dagger, like kind of like having like little tricks with it. In the moment as I'm playing with it, I kind of like dab it in the eye as it's focusing on the dagger, and then I just like kind of like slash out of it, ripping it apart. And it
All
falls
right.
to the ground and dies.
Yeah,
With his
as
eye out.
it splits apart, you kill off the creature.
Good job, Glorg. He puts it back in his little holster and he kind of runs towards, or limps as he can towards Ark. Right, cool, you're down. Been there before. Can show your pain, obviously. And then he selfishly kind of tries to get in between him and sort of trying to goad him into attacking him instead. Is that possible? Can I try to goad him to attack me instead?
What, the creature?
Yeah.
Okay. So I was just
I'm
gonna say
not
you're there, and you're trying to
Play
talk,
music.
Sin's just there.
Play music.
and that's
Oh,
pretty much going to be it for that. With that, it's going to be Luna's turn.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Don't hate me.
Alice just
I'm
looks
gonna
at
hate you
you.
if you fire.
Alice just kind of looks at you, and he's like, "Well, you're not as annoying as that other one."
I'm
No, I
only
do
trying
feel
to save my
bad
friend,
for-
okay? I'm trying to save my friend. I want them to
I
die.
understand. He just
He's
tells you
kind of
like,
not your friend.
he goes, "I understand. It's fine. As long as you help me on my revenge against the fine fellows of Daggerford."
Oh wait, I have
Is
to
there anything else to do for your turn?
turn off the thing, cause like if I don't turn it off, it hit everyone. Correct?
Good
Uh,
idea.
Yeah, it would hit Ark, Jack, and Nenson.
Yeah, can I turn it off?
You can.
Cause that's the last one, right? So, but I'll move
So you
here
spell
or
your
here.
Rain of Thorn, your Hail of Thorns.
Can I actually shoot it from here? I can,
Yeah,
right?
you can shoot it from there. Yeah.
But I can try. No, fail. Oh, one hit.
Yeah, so you fire off one arrow, but as it does, it kind of just shoots past it. But then you fire off the next one, successfully get a hit in, doing 12 points of damage. Alright.
kill it.
Move, no.
It reels back in pain a bit, but still seems to be standing. Are you doing anything with Nono?
No, he barely alive, man.
Nono just kind of slowly comes towards you. That it's gonna be Sin's turn.
Stop it.
Big
Stop
one
it.
blade. Ah, that I miss.
Damn.
So
Last hit for me, I suppose.
try to use your three flame blade, and as it does, you try to slash at it, but it reacts and parries with its claw. That it's gonna be Ark's turn. So Ark, I'm gonna need you to do a death saving throw for me, please.
Don't do a one.
Yes.
Don't do a one, please.
Let's see.
Oh, that's another failure.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god.
Someone
There's
killed
no
that
way.
eyeball
Just,
quick.
not just quick.
With that, it's gonna
Has
be.
anyone got a heal spell or something?
I've got
It's
a
gonna
spell,
be.
but like,
Alan's
waste
turn.
it.
Oh,
Don't waste it.
I got one slot left, but I need to be next to him.
It's gonna be Alan's turn. Alan kind of sees Ark dying, and he says, and he starts moving towards creature.
Holy jeez.
He's gonna try to attack it.
I guess he misses.
He misses the
He's
first
so
one, but he
greedy.
hits the second one. So with that, he tries to punch at it. It gets blocked, but then he has his other hand reeled back. As he does, he punches it square into the eye. And as it does, he punches it right through the eye that his hand is like passed through onto the other side. As he then pulls his hand back. And you can see like the blood dripping as
Yeah.
the creature falls down to the ground. As it dies. And he says, as he looks to Ark, and he says, "Can't have you being like me, kid."
I respond. I just go like, like blood spewing out.
He turns to Jack. He's like,
Um,
"Did you do something about that?"
oh yeah, don't worry, I can do something about that. Fine. He kind of like takes out his lute and he plays a little tune to him for his last healing spell. Level 1 healing spell. His healing word. He sings a little tune of Mr. I don't know. And roll 1d4 plus 3. get some HP back.
Yay.
Third HP back.
Yay.
There you go. And your
So,
death saves reset,
first time?
so you're back to 0 on the death saves.
First time being near death, huh?
You should also have 6 hit dice as well, right?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, use them to
Surge.
heal.
Yeah, you can use a healing surge if you want. You can do that in combat as well. I don't know. But yeah, it's an action to do it, the healing surge thing. But yeah, if you want to use healing surge now, you can.
Sure, I'll just roll it real quick.
So you can use, I think, up to 2 hit die.
I'll use, do I have
was
to
it?
use both at the same time, or can I save?
No, you can save. So you can spend up to. So you can use 3 half your hit die. So yeah, you can use 1 if you want, or 2 or 3, but you can only do this action once per short rest.
Okay. I'll just use all 3 then. I'll just roll
Okay.
some more. Okay.
So you get that much back.
Wait, he's a human, right? Ark.
Yes.
I'm human, yeah.
Okay. Okay. Cool.
No.
Wow.
Human.
You said, do you just say meh?
Yeah, Sin doesn't like humans. For some reason. I don't know why I like humans.
Even though she's
That's
half
kinda
human.
backstory. Yeah, I know, right? It's kind of crazy. I kind of pat down Ark, kind of like clearing his cloak and his whatever he's wearing, and yeah, just kind of pat him down, give him a little smile. It's like, hey man, first time. It's your first time being unconscious? You're dead, huh?
Well,
To that extent. As
Yeah,
I'm just,
man.
like, panting
Yeah, I
for
feel
breath.
it's been. You're gonna be experienced that a lot. But hey, I've got a solution for you. Kind of pulled out his book. Kind of flips 3 pages. Do you want to put your signature right here for any conversation, for any life insurance purposes? You know.
You're asking for my signature?
But yeah,
It sounds like a scam.
I've gotten everyone's signature. It's not a scam because I've gotten your Sin and Luna's and Greg's and multiple others. It's not a scam, I'm telling you. But
You haven't got my seal though from my signet ring.
well, of course not. But we're nobles, right? So it's fine. But yes, your signature would be gratefully appreciated to help you, obviously, for your own life insurance. Fairness of
I can't just be like, seeing as you saved me, I kind of like reluctantly grab the book, pull out like a little pen, a little ink pen that I have, and just start scribbling in my signature. Does that work?
wonderfully. Closes the book, puts it back in his pack.
he's on
Got
your
it.
life away.
Shall we continue explore? No, nothing of that drastic resort. It's fine. You're fine. You're fine, Ark.
Can I just say like,
Kinda walks.
he's like, I just kind of just say like, I'm used to it at this point, and just kind of like sigh.
Oh my gosh, damn. Oh, that's gonna be a fun experience. Alright, well. That was
Well, at least none of us ended up like that big blue savage that we had.
I wouldn't call Savage. He was a fine fellow. Greatly fine.
I wonder
Is there any
will he,
preference?
I wonder will he come back?
Yes. I mean, you guys can see sort of like a pathway. You can see the pathway of where these creatures had come from, it comes down through this way. You also do see a pathway on the east side. Down.
Do I hear anything?
Make a perception check.
A resident detector. Nice.
You don't hear anything. Seems pretty quiet.
So there's a path here
Do I see anything down
here.
here?
and path here.
Mm-hmm.
So
You can see a
this
bit
is
further.
this
You
is
can
just
see
a wall.
there seems to be like a room
A room.
further down.
But there's a room over there.
From like a room down there.
Can I sneak around quietly to see is there anything?
Gonna roll for stealth.
Oh god. Is it?
Nice. Wow. Okay. You're a ninja.
All right. So you're sneaking around, and where is it you're going?
That's the room here, right?
Hmm?
Immediate attack.
I'm just peeking around corner to see like is there anything? Is there anything in
Times
the
much,
room?
like,
So, like looking at the room itself, you don't see anything, like anyone in the room. It's actually now empty.
They were hiding.
You
So-
do see a door
Ooh.
around straight ahead of you
Yeah?
over here, but
Is,
everything else around seems to be.
is there anything worth taking?
I mean, looking around the room, what you're mostly seeing are kind of like rusted, like shells, and the walls itself is like kind of falling apart. You can see on the floor there seems to be some like equipment, but it, just looking at it, is rusted.
Is there any equipment that is useful?
Make an investigation check.
Damn.
You have one.
Damn.
Wow.
Everything you're seeing is
She got a
rusted
zero.
and don't seem to be of good use.
No, not good use, okay. I don't want to carry a lot. I still have that freaking skeleton hand. Wait, can I tell the other there's a door here?
Door.
Okay, you tell everybody else there's a door.
Hey, there's a door in that room. Should we go that way to have a look?
But what about
Which
the
way
other
came
room?
first?
Oh.
Yeah.
Where?
There is. You do see like a pathway. You can kind of see like a pathway down here. and
Okay,
through here,
let
as
me-
well as obviously the pathway leading down this side.
Okay, we keep that
Let's
as
go now.
one option, yeah?
Sure. Yeah. Good idea.
Can I sneak around like this way? I wanna look
Yep.
what's down there, but I'm looking around like corner, basically.
So,
Okay,
I mean, looking, kind of taking a peek. Make a perception check.
what frick?
You said you're taking a peek.
Me rolling high, so that's good.
So what you're seeing, it seems to be kind of like what you could only deduce to be a toilet area.
Ew.
As you see
What the fuck, man?
a water pump and sort of like a hole in the ground. You can tell this is like probably where people would go to,
Ew, still.
Leave themselves.
get rid of waste.
So there's nothing in there but pool. Okay. I might moving backward. Ew. I'm just gonna say ew. Ew.
There might be treasure down there though. Don't you wanna?
Treasure poo! I'm not
Where's the
freaking
shell?
touching poo. You go touch poo. Hey. Jack, go touch poo.
Beneath me.
Wait, by me. I'm crippled. What did you find?
It's too stinky. I wanna look at it.
No. Well, Haleth, he's pretty much stinky as hell.
Someone
He's
look in
dead.
that room.
I've got an idea. Sim will approach it, and then she'll use a mage hand to search through.
So you put your mage hand in through the hole, and it goes down. You can kind of hear the sloshing of,
Ugh.
and you have your hand come out, and it seems to be wet and pretty dirty.
Ew. Clean it. Clean it.
Poor Noble.
Oh,
He loves
any
to get
gold?
dirty.
Any gold in it?
Looks filthy. You don't see any gold.
Golden pool.
There, I'll use prestidigitation to clean off all the muck.
Can I have a peek at this room? Oh, this
Is there any
path.
gold?
So you look at the room above, and it's the same as the one that Sin's in at the moment. Another kind
Okay.
of toilet area.
Okay, I'm going down. What's down that path? What's down this path?
So
Is there anything down this path?
going down here, you can sort of see more of the mining area as you start to see more of the coal and the rubble as it then splits off to a path up to the north and one.
Oh, so
straight
it
ahead.
basically go back round like this one
Pretty
go
much,
back round
yeah.
up there,
Just back up.
like up here.
I guess the door's the only way.
So
Well,
basically,
we could search up there
That's probably where the monster
before
came from,
going to
though.
the door.
Most
do we
likely.
really
Might be
want to go
treasure.
up there?
That might be loot.
What about down here?
Well,
What
go
about
ahead,
here?
Search out. You are the scout.
The reason
Yeah, ranger.
I want to
Ranger
go
dog.
this way is it looks shorter, but this way it looks longer.
Just
straight
have
up.
a scout around.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna have a peek round. So, is this a wall?
Yeah, I mean, looking at it, you just see a dead end,
Okay, I'm
mostly
just
filled with rubble and coal.
I'm just gonna peep down here.
I mean, you're just seeing a straight hallway still.
Can I like walk quietly, like sneakily down here?
Make a stealth check.
God damn it!
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That
Okay.
should work, right?
So you're walking by, you can kind of see a much more larger mining area. Like,
Do I
you
hear
can kind of see
anything?
the sort of rails. Don't hear anything. It seems to be fairly quiet.
Hmm.
It's probably just like a mining area.
Wait, it's still mining area. Is there mining area down there? Where you guys want to go?
Well, maybe if
What about up-
there's a mining area, maybe the door is the head, the chief.
Or the door here?
Yeah, the door all the way over there.
Maybe we should go and have a look.
Well, who wants to go first?
Well-
Yep.
Wait, how much XP have you guys got?
Or one.
Not as much as you.
I only got 22.
I got 19.
Oh,
So you're the highest one.
I got 15.
God damn
I
it.
have 26.
Yes, you know.
Wait, you have more than me!
Oh.
You have more than me! You're going first! You got more than me!
Okay,
You've got
okay,
higher
fine,
HP though.
fine.
No, we
Can I,
got
like-
your back if anything springs out of action.
Can I stealthily open the door? Can I open it very slightly and peer inside?
So make a stealth check.
Nice.
Okay. You're gonna try to open the door.
Yeah, very slightly to see if I can spot anything inside.
So as you begin to open the door, you then try to turn the handle. As you do, you feel a bit of resistance as it seems to be locked.
Shit. Oh, it's locked.
Wait.
Okay.
Can one of us unlock it? Can I unlock it? Do I have a key that open any door or something? Does it have a keyhole?
Well, I have a spell. I could use a spell. I have knock.
Oh, cool.
Oh,
Oh, nice.
I also have a stone key. Should we try the stone key first?
Because I got a key or something, didn't I?
I mean, I guess give it a try, right? The stone key, mining stones.
Well, let me try the key first.
Can't even remember what it's from.
I don't know, but it's somewhere here. So can I try the key?
Was from the last campaign.
Okay, so
That's
you
okay.
try to use the key, but it doesn't seem to fit at all.
Well,
Like you've tried to put it in.
Do I have another key to like? Did I buy a key to open like doors or whatever? I'm pretty sure that there was one point that I have a keys that open anything or something.
Open anything. It can open some doors, but it doesn't seem to work for this
Okay.
door.
Oh, well, you use that thing then.
Is there some
Alright.
sort of like insignia on the door though? Anything on the door that's like got something on it?
Oh wait,
There's no like inscription or rune on the door.
is there magic?
There's no magic.
You wouldn't know unless you use
Detect magic?
a spell
Right.
to do that, or
No,
if
I got the thing. Didn't I?
you do have a wand. Are you gonna use that?
How many times can I use it per run? Per shot?
It should say I gave it to you on the thing.
Because I can't remember, did I use it last
You got
time?
3 charges.
I have 3 charges.
Mm.
Can I use one of them?
So you get out your wand of detect magic and you begin to aim it towards the door as the wand begins to glow. You then point towards the door and the wand and the light of the wand changes color, which you identify that the door is magical.
Magical door.
Okay.
Is it magically locked or is it magically trapped?
Just magic, I think.
The magic seems to be like detected from the lock.
Oh, so it's just a lock, but it's not behind the door.
Yeah. It's a magical lock.
Okay.
I guess Ark is gonna be the hero of the day then.
Alright, I walk up to the door and use knock on it.
Alright, what do you say for knock? Or do for knock?
Open sesame!
Okay. So I kind of walk up to the door and I kind of like look back a little bit to see who's like watching out of the party, and just kind of like glance around to see where everyone is. Then I hold out my like right hand, and you see, well, for those who are closer to me, so Sin will see it. We'll see kind of a glow from my right hand in a circle format as it glows onto the door, and you hear, and then as the magical door just unlocks itself, the spell or whatever was on it breaks, and the door is opened.
Alright, the lock dissipates. You can now open the door, and you open it as you see
Oh, that's a pretty handy trick.
pathway that leads to a room,
Open the door. Okay.
and by it there seems to be sort of like this bench area, but no one is there.
So,
Then you hear a voice.
oh,
It seems we have some visitors.
oh crap.
But you can't see anyone speaking.
Can I hear
Who
where
is
the
this
voice comes from?
mysterious person? You'll just have to find out
Next
next time.
Okay.
Great.
We'll continue next Sunday.
Awesome.